You don't want no problems.
I think we do.
Don't mind us. We are back this week with some updates and new news. But before we jump into the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to reintroduce you to myself. I am Gio from the Don't Mind Us podcast, also from the Latino Free Minds podcast from time to time. And here is my co host, Christian.
Christian. Good, Jia. How you been?
Man, I've been so good. I got back to work this week. Um, I still only have one arm. I'll only have one arm. Like it's more like half an arm.
You
I have
lowered your
half.
dose.
Yeah, yeah.
They're weaning you off.
Yeah, no, I told the doctor I didn't want the oxycodone because I needed to kind of be in it.
Yeah.
So he hooked me up with something a little less intense, and it's working out okay. I'm kind of at a point where it's not so much painful anymore, except for when I'm moving a lot.
Mm,
Um, it's more so the swelling that's really uncomfortable.
mhm.
Anyways, lot going on this week. Um,
Putin was here.
oh, man, Putin came to Alaska. Y- Um, yeah. What'd you see from the Putin summit?
I don't know, dude. I saw a couple clips that had me so I was, dude,
Did you get hyped up with the bombers
super.
flying overhead?
That B2, dude. I saw that flying in. I couldn't be more patriotic. I had to stop where I was and just salute. Oh man.
Yo, hey,
That
I
kinda
saw.
stuff will get me, dude. I don't know if that's propaganda or who's putting that out there, but it's working, and, it makes me forget
Yeah.
about the Epstein list a little bit.
Hey, whoever planned that out, that was perfect timing
Yeah, man.
to
Love
just
that.
like, hey,
A little spooky.
Putin's walking and he's like,
Oh.
what the hell?
Yeah.
And Trump's like, yeah, yeah, no
Yeah,
big deal.
dude. What you
No
saw,
big
you
deal.
said
Oh,
next time.
hey, you don't got one of those?
No, he said next time in Mother Russia. So, he's gonna have to
Yeah.
pull up. He's gonna have to pull up at home base. At away. He's gonna have to have an away game.
No. Allegedly, after the bomber flew overhead, no deals were made, but
No
Putin said
deals.
some agreements were reached.
Yeah. I think they canceled lunch or something.
They canceled that. What was that about? I
I
mean,
don't know.
they did talk to the media for a little bit,
Did they?
so that was a good sign that they went and talked to the media.
Yeah.
Because didn't Zelensky run out with his sweatsuit like without meeting with the media or something? Or no, he ran out of the media meeting with his sweatsuit on.
Well, I saw, your boy Putin was out there and he was like surprised about how the reporters or the journalists asked questions.
Really?
They're just like, out of order, kind of yelling their questions, and he was just like, "Oh my, hey, oh my."
Hey, don't you guys know I'm the
He's like,
dictator?
"I should probably, you guys, Jay Trump, you don't kill these guys.
You don't kill these guys.
You don't take their tongues, dude.
You don't murder their
Talking
family.
out of order. Do they forget you're the president or what the hell is that?"
Yo, hey, but you know what?
Hey, but you're right. But is right. We're nice out here.
We are nice. We are
We're nice
nice.
out here.
We are nice. And Putin got to go home. We didn't bomb him. Uh, and then Trump went and met with the suited and booted Vladimir Zelensky.
Mhm.
Did
Did you
y'all
see him
notice?
jump out the car? Almost hugged him, and he was like, "Look at this. Look at this. It's the best I
Hey,
could do," you know?
the
It's
Big Daddy.
Yeah,
The big paychecks have been coming in.
yeah.
Yeah, so he came and met with them. They also brought in
JD Vance. J JD Vance said, "You didn't even say thank you." Oh, man.
JD
Hey, but
Vance.
he learned, hey? He's trying, dude. He's
Zelensky's like every other sentence. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, dude. So, it's the best I could do.
Did I mention thank you? Did I mention thank you with this nice black suit on?
Sh
uh, so yeah, Trump met with him, and because Trump has met with Putin and Zelensky, there's
Uh-huh.
a little bit of rumors out there that Hillary
Ooh.
Clinton. Do you hear about Hillary Clinton?
Mm-mm. Your
She,
girl?
she's threatening.
Threatening what?
She's gonna nominate Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize if he gets this war settled up.
She is? She's not. Get out of here.
That's
Where'd
the
you hear that?
allegations. That's the
Raw
allegations.
alerts.
Raw alerts.
Raw alerts. Because I
Raw
a couple
alerts.
of
Hillary
a
Clinton.
couple of my notes today came from raw alerts. Don't be mad.
Oh, yeah. No, for real. She said that. She said
Really?
that.
Why?
I mean, it's
Well,
a big deal. Biden couldn't get it done.
have you seen that poll, Gio? That I think there's a poll going around that's saying that Trump is more likely to be the president for 2028 than Kamala Harris, even though Trump is ineligible to run for 2028.
Um, yeah, I actually
That's
did see that
crazy,
one.
man.
I did see
That's
that one.
she doesn't want to
And
be. She doesn't want to run for governor, huh? She said no.
nah, that was
I think
her.
she said no.
That's what she said. I've heard a lot of rumors.
I think she said
I've
no.
heard that she owes money and she needs another
Gio,
campaign.
unfortunately, your dreams aren't going to come true, and we're not going to have Kamala Harris as governor. So you
I was
can.
banking on it. I
Sorry,
really
buddy.
was. I was really banking on it. So Zelensky meets with Trump and the other European leaders come through, and there's talks about maybe some Donbass land agreement.
Ooh, you
Maybe
gotta
give
give
a
it
little bit.
up.
Gotta give up a little bit of
You're gonna
Ukraine.
you're gonna have to give up a little bit of stuff, man. Oh, that
Zelensky
sucks,
and the
dude.
Europeans are like, no, we don't want to do that. Um, so there's that pushback, and then there's also rumors that Trump is getting ready to meet both Putin and Zelensky somewhere in Europe
Together.
together. Hey,
Ooh,
let's get this
in the
ceasefire
Donbass.
going. Let's
Ooh,
hey, in the Donbass.
where do you meet though, Gio? Where do you meet?
You meet somewhere
Where?
neutral in Europe.
Don't say Sweden, dude. Don't give me
There's
none of that gay shit. Don't
I
say
did hear
Sweden.
Sweden. I did hear
Don't give me
Sweden.
Sweden, dude. Give me something sick. Give me something edgy. Come on. Azerbaijan. Dude, Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia,
We're gonna
Dubai.
land in Afghanistan.
Hell yeah, dude. That's crazy, man.
No,
Neutral Sweden
I really don't know where they're gonna meet at
or
this point.
Switzerland. Which one
Yeah,
is
it's Europe.
one of 'em? Wherever the
Yeah.
Geneva Connect Convention is.
It's home for them, for both of them.
Yeah,
So it'll be somewhere over there.
yeah,
I mean, you could have them just meet in Alaska. Just meet here.
that's true.
Imagine like, hey, we're gonna meet,
On US?
and you're gonna fly into Washington D.C. It's
Yeah.
very safe now.
Fuck.
Allegedly, it's very safe. All the news reporters say the
Oh,
lowest
DC,
lowest crime rate
Geo.
lowest crime rate in 30 years, right?
So it's working.
No, 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 no. This was as soon as Trump sent in the National Guard.
Oh,
Everybody was upset and saying, "Well, he's threatening to come into Washington D.C., but it's actually had the lowest crime rate in 30 years." But
unreported.
there's proof that there's a lot of funkiness going on, including
Yeah.
whistleblowers saying like, "Well, the problem is people call in for certain violent crimes and they get downgraded." So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not alleging anything. This is just what I'm. This is boots on the ground. This is what they're saying out there. That's what's happening. So in other news, very important in the United States, a lot of redistricting going on. Texas seems to
Ooh.
be moving forward with getting rid of a lot of blue area, and California is pushing back.
Yeah.
Surprise! We talked about this last week with Gavin Newsom wanting to create a new map. And what legality does he have? I looked into it.
Ooh.
Apparently, it's
Geo's on the case.
apparently it's very legal,
Ooh,
and
super legal.
it's what sucks is that the Supreme Court just not too long ago, and I think it was in 2006. I might have the year wrong by a decade or so, but apparently they tend to uphold these mid um, 10-year or these mid gap um, remapping or redistrictings for states.
You said the
Um,
Supreme Court?
to the Supreme Court. So,
Damn
if
it.
this does happen for
Damn it,
California,
Sotomayor.
well, historically, the Supreme Court doesn't really do anything about it. In California, is it legal? Well,
Mhm.
the governor doesn't really have the power to do anything, which is why he's moving fast to have this special election in November. There are some legalities with rushing into the special election, which is what the Republicans are probably going to have to really lean on in the court battles. Is they didn't have enough time, and there wasn't enough time to prepare this election to let the people know what they were actually voting for. There is that. So that there's going to be a November 4th election. It's expected to cost between 235 to 250 million dollars, and 5 Republican seats are up for grabs.
Ooh.
Uh, 5 Republican seats. I
Take
mean,
'em.
it's a big deal when California is already a super majority Democrat.
Right.
I know what you're thinking, Christian. What about all the funds that we're wasting?
What
235.
about him, Gio?
Whatever happened to the Fire Aid concert money? Where did the money go?
That's true.
Yeah, it's what everybody seems to be talking about. Gavin Newsom spending all this money, but what did he do with the money for Fire Aid?
Yep.
W Well, it's true. Like with the concert, the Fire Aid concert, um, the majority of the funds did not hit the pockets, or they did not go in to actually assist the people that were actually affected by the fires.
What you talking about, Woos?
If my house burned down, I didn't see any of that money. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Uh,
Gio, but you know what? You know what, Gio? Like these people that their houses burned down, I don't see them complaining too much about money or being recompensated. They just want these permits, man. They just
they
wanna rebuild their house.
they
And,
do.
like, a lot of this land is now it's land grabs, and they're taking this land, and it's now they're gonna put some Section 8 on Malibu. Oh my god, dude, I don't
Section 8 in
you know
Malibu?
Tha that's what I heard.
Dude, I'm
That's
quitting
what I heard, dude.
tomorrow.
Equal
I'm quitting
opportunity,
tomorrow. I'm
brother.
gonna qualify.
Section 8, dude, all you gotta do is be a little bum,
Oh, bum.
a little bum,
I
dude.
hey, I wouldn't mind Section 8
Malibu,
in
dude.
Malibu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I think that's the whole thing, like, a
Right,
little
right,
bit of
hey,
Section 8 and a little bit
pick
of,
pick up a
"Okay, go
little
ahead, put your house."
250, $300 scooter and just
Yeah,
scoot my way down to the palace. The
the
ooh, well, I mean,
Palisades.
it's all burned down,
Ooh.
never mind. I was gonna say just go chill on the
Not
beach
the
and
Section 8 buildings, though.
not the Section 8
Not the
buildings.
Section they got the permits.
I'll go chill at Pepperdine and hang out with all the
Oh,
college kids
dude,
there.
Pepperdine, that's where they, uh you might be a little too old, but that's where they, filmed Zoe 101.
I'm a little too old.
Yeah, I knew you were
I
gonna
remember
laugh.
this. I
You're
know the
old, bro.
show. I know the
Okay,
show.
we yeah,
I have a younger sister. She's like 10 years younger than me.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's where they filmed Zoe 101. That show
Pepperdine.
was good.
I don't know about it.
Nickelodeon, you got a dark past, dude, but dude, I don't
In
wanna think about it.
in
Like a
case
R. Kelly song, I don't wanna
those of you
think
that are
about it.
watching with my California flag on my hat, it's actually a
Mhm.
Fresno Grizzlies hat, but I thought it was fitting for today's discussion or discussions that we're going to be having. So the money for the fire aid,
Right.
it seems to not have hit the people that were affected by the fire. So
Uh-huh.
I had to do some digging there. Where did the money go? And it seems like it's gone to nonprofit agencies that are allegedly helping with the fires,
Just like the homeless.
just like the homeless. Like, it goes to
Just
the
like the
agencies.
homeless. Just the
Somebody's
Asians.
got a fat house. Somebody.
Somebody, dude's got 100 a six-figure job, dude.
Hey, remember the investigation they did into
Ah, dude, why can't we get is there a lead agency or something we can can we be some type of nonprofit, Gio? Can we
you have first of all, you have to come up with a really dope name.
Right,
Super
right.
dope name. Black
Super
Lives
domain,
Matter.
like, Don't Mind Us?
Oh,
Like,
ooh,
Don't Mind Us?
No, no, it's gotta be something like
No.
Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
That sounds cool. Black Lives Matter
Heart.
sounds super cool. It's kinda
Uh-huh.
it's
They do matter.
they matter, of course they
They
matter.
matter a lot.
Uh, all lives matter. They do, so
Hey, did you
black lives count.
what did you squeeze in
Ah,
the All Lives Matter in between? In between the Black Lives Matter deal?
I feel like my life matters too,
Hey, Gio,
and
I think you gotta do 5 Black Lives Matters for every 1 All Lives Matter, so you better just gotta tone it down a little bit, okay?
I
I get it. We don't have a
I'm
catchy there's nothing brown. There's no brown, ugh, you know? There's no there's no nothing
Go
catchy about
Brown,
that. Go
UPS.
brown. Go brown. There's nothing for us, Gio. We're just
No.
other.
Yeah, no, we first we have to
Ah,
come up with a catchy name,
Gio,
and
no,
give it
you look in your SATs or any type of test. Was there a Mexican bubble? Was there a bubble that said Mexican, or were you on other? You're bubbling other with the Asians, dude.
I did not put other,
There was no Hispanic. There's
with the options available,
white,
I
indigenous, or
selected white.
other, bro.
I
There's
selected white.
no brown. Brown pride.
You didn't
Pretty
select
catchy.
white?
I, you know I, you
You
know
know
I,
what?
you
You
know I
know what?
bubbled in white.
I have
You
good
know I,
cre
but
I have good credit, and I don't wanna, attribute
don't
it to
s-
that, but hey, you put
I
things out
bubbled in white.
you put things out in the universe like bubble in the white on the you bubble in the white, and suddenly your score goes up a little bit.
Hey,
Next
Jill,
thing you
you are
know, you
right. You're right. You're right. I was bubbling in white. I'm guilty, dude. You
What other options do you have?
No, you're right. I
There's
was another dude. I wasn't Pacific Islander. I
I
think
was
that's
like,
that was the
"No, I'm not
that was
Pacific
the
Islander. I'm not Native American.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go ahead and do
I'm
white.
not Black or African American."
Yeah. I gotta just
Uh,
look at my elbows.
that ash counts.
Yeah. Be alright.
Um, yeah.
I don't think they'll mind.
Don't
You're right,
don't
Jill.
mind us.
Anyways, Jill, sorry.
Yeah, man. So this redistricting drama,
Right.
the Senate and the Assembly met today. There was a lot of drama there at the Capitol about it.
Ooh, did
Conservatives
we
pushing
storm it?
back.
Did we
N-
storm it?
No storming of the
Should we?
Capitol.
Should we have? I think
I'm not gonna put that out there.
storming offense?
Mm,
Good people on both sides.
there's a lot of people that were arrested for a year
No way, today? It
years.
was popping.
No, I mean, with the storming the Capitol of January 6th,
Oh,
I got a family, I got a home, I can't put those vibes out there about
mhm,
storming the Sacramento
mhm.
Capitol, you know? Yeah, people could do what they wanna do, you know? They can
Do it.
no, don't do that, guys.
No, don't.
Don't do that. Let's
On your
win it
own
with the
terms.
let's win it with the votes,
No zip ties.
you know? You know? So, yeah, there was a lot of pushback from conservatives,
Mm,
and I mentioned earlier about our possible way to fight this in court, which is we didn't have enough time to really review the maps and the bill that has been proposed and put onto California voters to vote on in November. There's not enough days to get it done, and they're supposed to have 30 days to review it, and they only had about 24 hours. So there
mm,
is a case there. There is a
mhm.
case there to have this overturned if
Who's
it
being
gets put on.
sneaky like that, Gio?
Who's being sneaky in having an excuse to get out of this gerrymandering, or who's being sneaky
Mhm.
and pushing this through?
Yeah, in 24 hours, you're talking, you know? Oh, by the
I
way, we'll read this really quick. Vote.
I can't remember. Let's not pretend like we can't just put it through Grok and tell it to explain
Right,
this to us.
right. You brag.
I mean, it is the law, it is the law. They are supposed to have time to review things, and if they don't have the time, then they can definitely push back on it and that is going to be the hope for conservatives if it does get voted in. Um, I don't think anything will happen. If it does get
And
voted in, we're kind of in trouble until 2030 when the
can you
remap
remind
happens.
the listeners what's at risk? Not me, but the listeners, because they wanna know.
So, so what's at risk is California is highly
Ooh.
left leaning. It's a super majority Democrat. So there's not a lot there for the conservatives and the Republicans. But if this gets through and Californians do vote it in, the Republicans could lose 5 seats, right? And where that becomes a problem is that those 5 seats could mean um, uh, voting going certain directions nationally. Um, More importantly, it puts us at a stalemate until 2030 when California's redistricting committee actually puts out the map, the official
Mhm.
map. So we're only halfway through the cycle, and like I said, the Supreme Court, if this did go to the Supreme Court usually does not go against what the state voters have put in. So really, it's are the voters educated enough before
Mm,
November
calling me dumb.
to know what they're really voting for? No, I'm not saying they're
Calling me
dumb. I,
dumb.
I, I think people will vote in favor of it for certain reasons, political reasons, and there might be a small portion that will say, we shouldn't take voters' rights away by redistricting them and taking away their political beliefs, right, and their power. You're essentially stealing power from five California seats. You're stealing the power away, and you're quieting those voices. Is what you're doing.
Mm.
So, is that something that Californians are willing to do? I will say there's one man, a former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah, Schwarzenegger.
Arnold,
Get down
I,
to the
I
job.
vow I vow to terminate this bill. Yeah, so he's come out and said he's vowing to terminate the plan. Right?
Ooh.
Terminator's coming out to terminate it.
What kind of power does he have? Can he call, like, backsies, or what's he do what's he doing?
I am the governor
"I am the governor
2004.
again, I'm back.
I'll
Gavin
be
to
I
lose him.
I told you I'll be back.
I'll be back, I told you."
Hey, what if he did run for governor again?
No. No, dude, I don't mess with, Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude. You remember that commercial where he's, "Dude, they just get the out, get the shot, stay in your house, mask up, I'm here in my jacuzzi." He told me to stay inside my
Hey,
house, dude. He was trying to take away those Target walks away from me, dude, and he was telling me from the comfort of his jacuzzi with the cigar in his hand,
wait a
dude,
second. What's the
buff as
target? What's
hell.
the target walk? Because this sounds familiar.
Dude, this was during COVID.
What's the
He had
target walk?
a Target walk. Dude, I used to just dude,
Is
when
this
they
like you just go to Target and just like walk around Target?
walk around Target, Gio. When they told us you can only go to Target one time. Dude, I was taking laps around Target, dude, at least 5 times a day,
And
dude.
my brother does that.
Hell yeah. No,
He
but
would
this was
go to
during COVID, Gio. This is when it was
yeah.
6 feet.
He would just go to
So
the store and just walk around, and it's like, "What?"
yeah, dude.
It's like, "Yeah,
That's
you
when you were a
walk,
super spreader.
you're
That's
super
when
sure."
I was guilty of being a super spreader, dude.
Just walking around Target looking at Pop Funkos or what?
But anyways, I mean, I guess that's pretty cool, Arnold Schwarzenegger, but still, dude, I remember that commercial too vividly where he's smoking a cigar and he said,
I'm smoking a stogie.
"Stay home, stay home." Fuck you.
No way. Oh my god.
What, dude? They took Hulk Hogan away from us, dude. Hulk Hogan would have body slammed his
You know what?
shit.
It's all a conspiracy. Hulk Hogan would have solved this, and
Yeah, dude.
yeah, it
Aliens
ended too
got his
soon.
ass.
Ended the whole Hulkster's legacy a little too soon. So, uh, man, I got a big one here,
What?
and
What?
I don't want to.
WU2.
I don't want to get into it because a lot of people met in Sacramento. I don't want to take away from what you've brought to the table, and you said you took some notes earlier.
Jill, dude, I get dude, we're talking weave here, right? And you're talking to the master weaver, the master debater.
You want the
You're talking to the
masturbator?
master debater over here.
Yeah. Let's get into this one real quick because I know a lot of
What?
people are curious.
What?
We've been on here for 25 minutes.
Get him.
And nationally, a lot of people are paying attention to California right now for
Mhm.
this bill that everybody went to Sacramento to uh,
Today.
protest. Yes, today we
As
actually
a th
we actually have somebody from Latino
boots
Free
on the ground.
Minds. I won't say his name. We had boots on the ground there.
Boots on the
I
ground.
won't say names because I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble at work or in the
Mhm.
just don't want to do
High
it.
ranking. High
High
ranking, though.
high ranking Latino Free Mind officer.
Purple Heart.
So a lot of people were in Sacramento today, uh, protesting California Assembly Bill 495. It's called the Family Preparedness Act of
What?
2025. What a name, right? Family Preparedness Act. Just in case something
Dude,
happens, we
I
want to be
wanna
prepared.
prepare. Makes me wanna prepare, dude. Am I prepared,
Oh, that
Jill?
sounds
Jill.
nice.
Jill,
What
am I
that?
prepared?
What does the Family Preparedness Act of California do?
Am I prepared?
It's created to protect families in case of deportation, emergency
What?
situations
How
like
does that help me?
imprisonment, or military deployment, and it gives
Uh-huh.
courts ability to give guardianship to protect children. Oh my god,
Woo!
thank God
Woo!
they're thinking of the kids. Oh my
Ooh,
god,
finally.
it's about time they think about
Where's the
kids.
list?
They've been out here taking kids' rights away, like, they've been going
Oh,
after
yeah.
the girls, letting the boys beat them up in all their sports,
Taking away their bathrooms.
slamming their volleyballs in their faces,
Oh my
making them
god.
share locker rooms with
San Jose
penises.
State, shout out.
Listen,
Broken
listen.
face, Gio, from a volleyball? Oh my
Hey,
Say sorry. Say
running races against, testosterone and genitals? Come on, hey, the state doesn't give a shit about these girls. So here we are now, the state seems to care about children.
Mhm.
So one of my neighbors is out there riding a motorcycle, apologize to the listeners.
Oh, you got the tingle in your hand started shaking?
Hey, my
Your broken hand started
I started
vibrating?
getting the feeling back, like,
Oh,
"Oh, man," like, "Oh." Did you see my eyes roll back?
I
Like,
saw your eyes
"Oh."
yeah, I
I
saw
just
your
went into,
eyes
like,
roll
Super
back.
Saiyan mode, like,
What's going
"Freedom."
on with my boy over there?
"Wait a minute. Take me with you."
1232 Harley. Oh. Fuck.
Oh. Oh, wow. So the gives the courts abilities to give guardianship to protect children. So essentially, a lot of people are in Sacramento protesting this bill because they're saying that it allows people to go into schools and sign your kids out. They call it a trafficker's dream, right? We talked about this last week, and we kind of we briefly touched on it. We've put out a lot of videos about this bill and a couple other bills in California that our lawmakers seem to be coming after our kids. It's not necessarily that they're coming after the kids.
Uh,
Let's clarify that because I don't want to make it seem I don't want any left leaning or Democrat listeners to feel like I'm attacking them and their opinions right now. But I'm about to come after you, okay? So get ready.
mm.
Um,
You gotta do what you gotta do, Joe. You
you know,
gotta do what you gotta do.
they're they put these bills in specifically to target Trump and his deportation efforts, going after ICE. Speaking of ICE, did I tell you that I work in the same building as ICE and the city that I live in? So
I
so so
hope you're doing your
hey,
fucking due diligence and protesting at your door, dude,
yeah, no,
for la raza.
I was in the elevator and
With the Mexican flag, I hope, somewhere
I
on
was waving the
your
flag.
person.
I was riding my motorcycle, burning rubber in the elevator, and
A
I
zoot
burned
suit,
I
some
burned a couple of
pads.
Waymo cars. Yeah, I was doing it, man. para la raza.
Ah,
No, no. So we're in the elevator, and my coworker gets real quiet, and she's like, and I looked at her, and I was like, and I know
fuck, you're
he
gonna
heard.
fuck this up for both of us. It's gonna fucking take us.
I know he heard her. So
He heard her.
I was
Oh
like,
no.
yeah, I
Oh
know.
no. So
He's
you're
my
not
hero.
getting
I was
taken out
like, he's my hero. This dude was tall. He was like 6'4",
Oh no.
big muscle guy. I was like, I know, he's my hero. Kind of looks like me too.
You're checking the race. You're trying to see if you can outrun him.
You know what? Um, he works for Immigration Customs Enforcement or whatever. He works for ICE, but he definitely looks like he fits in the people he should be catching. He he fits the mold.
Oh man. You're talking about his skin.
Yeah, man. What do you think I was talking about?
Well, you told me tall, dude, and I thought I'm a short. I'm a short.
The character of his heart.
Chill. I'm a short guy, dude. You mentioned he was tall, big guy. I said, dude, fuck, man. Shit, he must be what?
Oh my god, he works for ICE. Yeah, man, he
Dang,
can hear you.
dang, dude.
Um, yeah, yeah.
And what'd he
He
say? What'd he do?
he didn't do nothing. He didn't. What was he gonna do? He didn't have his gun in his holster or nothing. His holster was empty. I was like,
Mhm.
they got you out here walking around with
He probably has a SIG, dude. Those things are shooting their own, shooting their
where?
own
It wasn't
people.
in his holster. Man,
Exactly. They took away his SIG.
they got you out here unarmed, and you still gotta wear the uniform,
Did
bro.
he have a shiesty on?
Nah.
Nowhere. He had no shiesty.
Saw his face. So that's what I was
You
telling
saw his
you.
whole face.
That's what I was telling you. It looked like I should have did a citizen's arrest for deportations
Gio.
position.
Well, Gio.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
that?
We're not. I mean, I know that you and I were both putting, bubbling in white on our tests. However, 50,000, dude. fifty
Hey,
thousand, and you're a citizen, and you get a 50,000 signing bonus, Gio.
50,000. Hey, I want a
If
new
I get
Tesla.
let go, I might give that a swing, dude. I'm a little
I
short. I'm not flat-footed though, so I know I could I could chase somebody down. I could take somebody out.
I can't
I
run
got
right
good
now.
center of gravity.
I can't run right now. I feel like
No, I
50.
think you're gonna have to be administration or something, Gio. I think you're out. I think you're out of like, you're out. No,
You
you're
know
out.
what?
You
I'm
can't
gonna.
do boots on the ground.
You know what? Department of Homeland Security. I'm gonna come down to that second
AV,
floor. I'm gonna see.
AV,
I
second
wanna see if
floor,
you guys need somebody, to handle your IT over there,
and
some little IT
IT.
manager, IT director, or something like that. I'm gonna go check it out. F
That's him.
we're gonna have to negotiate. 50,000 is a nice number for the average
But
guy.
I'm the IT guy.
That
No
for the
Indians
average
here.
guy, 50 is nice,
Yeah,
but
Indian.
you know,
Mhm.
uh, you
Indian's gonna charge you.
I'm an asset here. I'm an asset. I'm good at what I do. I'm not Indian.
50,000, Gio. I might. 50,000, I might have a sick
Yeah.
shiesty. Maybe we should send them. We should start making shiesties that say
What
"Don't mind us" and send it out to them.
how much do you think they make? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. If
Six figures,
I wouldn't mind doing
maybe.
that. We can make some, shiesties with the Don't Mind Us logo and give it
Dude,
to them.
part time, Gio. Just finish work, do your 9 to 5, go home, do the night shift.
I don't think you'll get the 50 for part-time.
Ah, damn
For part-time, no.
it.
So back on this
Right,
AB
right, right, right,
495.
right.
I
Only a dream.
got a mouthful here because
Pause.
I wrote a lot of notes. Oh, I'm pausing. No, I wrote a lot of notes on this because, we've put out a lot of videos, and there's a
What
couple
episode is
guys.
this?
No, this is Latino Free Minds. This is,
Oh.
I know everybody's listening right now, millions and millions and millions of fans, listening and going, I know this is Don't Mind Us, and we are Don't Mind Us.
Mhm.
But first, we are Latino Free Minds, and we put out videos in the last few weeks talking about these assembly bills, and informing parents on what our lawmakers are trying to take away from us here in California. Um, and we had there hasn't been a lot of pushback on us, but there have been few comments, and they come in like maybe they're bots. I don't know. I'm not saying that they're bots. I'm not saying that they're bought by anybody. BOT, BOUGHT. I'm not discrediting anybody, but they came in to discredit us, and they said, "Oh, look at all this misinformation. Seems like you didn't read the bill. Here's what the bill actually says."
We're spreading misinformation.
Allegedly.
You,
So that's what they said. That's what.
me,
No,
you,
no, no, no. As a group,
Daniels. It's the
Latino Free
Daniels,
Minds.
dude. The Daniels never fact check themselves, dude.
No,
They're
no, no,
always
no, no,
fucking running their mouths and fucking.
no, no,
Who are
no, no,
they
no.
talking about? Us?
No,
You.
this. But look, man, I'm telling you, it's not everybody. It's just there's some guys out there.
Uh
There's some
huh.
haters out there, some hate
Dorks.
followers, and we appreciate you. If you hate follow,
Hate
we
follows good.
really do appreciate you. We hope that you hate share,
Check out the Don't
you
Mind Us
you
Shiesty.
hate
Coming to you
repost,
soon.
hate purchase merchandise, hate purchase Patreon, hate purchase everything. We appreciate all the hate you got.
We got
In
shirts
in
now.
fact in fact, we don't think that you're hating enough. We're gonna or we got some shirts coming out. You're gonna need to hate buy those,
You're gonna have to
and
hate.
and be sure to hate share with your family, friends, grandmamas, everybody. Okay, so here we go. I looked into it. I did my own investigation.
What?
Right, I did my own investigation
Did
into
they say
AB
that?
495.
What? You did your own research, Gio? Are you sure?
I
You gotta
did.
be very careful when you do that.
No, I did because they're out there protesting in Sacramento, and I thought, man, it would be a shame to find out later that they're protesting with no good cause, right? Can you imagine that we got our people out there looking like fools? A high ranking Latino Free Mind agent out in Sacramento wasting his time, his fuel, his energy. And I thought, I need to research this. I need to research this. So before our high ranking officer went out there, I was like, hey, let me look into this, man. Don't 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 go fuel up and leave town until I get back to you. So I looked it up, and the allegation is that creeps can just walk into schools and take kids and claim to be their guardian, right? So I got some notes here. Bear with me, Christian. It's a lot.
Go for it, Gio.
All right.
I don't like that one bit.
I'm just gonna read the notes like I wrote them. The loophole in AB 495, the Family Preparedness Plan Act of 2025, comes from Section 6550 of the California Family Code, specifically the Caregiver's Authorization Affidavit. Here's the deal: this affidavit lets any adult who claims to have an established familial or mentoring relationship with a child like or a coach, a teacher, or family friend sign a form to act as their caregiver. They can use it to pick the kid up from school, enroll them somewhere else, or approve medical or mental health care, all without needing parental permission, a background check, or court approval. The only requirement is signing the form under penalty of perjury saying they're legit. No one's forced to verify their identity or relationship, and schools or doctors are protected from liability if they accept the affidavit in good faith. That's the
Oh,
gap. A creep can lie on the form, claim they're a mentor, and walk away with the kid. No questions asked until someone catches the fraud. Okay, let me go back here. Let me go back here for the jackass that claimed that we didn't know what the hell we were talking about. Here's your loophole. Jackass,
Gio.
listen up. Here's the
Jackass.
loophole that you
Listen.
failed to pay attention to
Loophole.
in California Assembly Bill 495. Here's the problem with your coming at us and saying that we're full of shit.
He's not
Okay?
coming on me, dude.
The Family Preparedness Act plan of 2025 the comes from section 6550 of the California Family Code, specifically the caregiver's authorization affidavit. That this affidavit lets any adult who claims to have established familial or mentoring relationship with child like coach, teacher, or family friend sign a form to act as their caregiver. Only thing to really stop them, the only thing that they're really hoping for these creeps to not go and do this stuff is that they're committing perjury of law.
Mhm.
Oh, you're going to go to prison for perjury. These creeps are willing to risk kidnapping a kid. You think they care about committing perjury? Christian, come on. Get it. Get in this shit. Jump
Well
on this guy.
well, Gio, the other I think what it looks like they're hoping as, one of the lines of defense is that the doctor's gonna be like, "What do you mean?" You know? It's like, "Yo, dude, don't tell this kid's parents, dude, but I just signed him out of school, dude, and we're gonna go ahead and do the sex change. But don't tell the parents at school. Look, I got this paper right here, that's PDF that I I actually got it faxed to this Kaiser." Allegedly, we're not blaming Kaiser. I love Kaiser. I don't. Actually, I'm not happy with you guys right now, but, here's this affidavit or whatever. Let's go ahead. How do we get this thing started? Let's get the sections going. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, that really, there's that's the problem. You set up these bills so that we protect children, right? And because you're working fast, not paying attention, and you really want to stick it to Trump because you want to create something that allegedly protects children from ICE.
Mhm.
What do you think you're protecting kids from ICE? Like, oh, you would prefer that ICE splits the family up instead of ICE taking the whole family. Uh, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going there. I where I am gonna go is in you guys rushing this bill and leaving this loophole here to allow creeps to go into schools and take kids. And for whatever reason, hey, maybe it's just so that they can get mental health care, or maybe they take them out of school, and 8 hours later they've crossed the border, and we never see the kid again.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm making these scenarios up, but if it happens once, if this happens once,
Too
and
many times.
it's because our lawmakers messed up and provided a loophole, who's going to be responsible?
Not Scott Wiener, fucking creep. That's the type of kid that's gonna check your kid out. He's gonna sign your kid out at an after school program and just take him to one of
Yeah.
those little dingy clinics where the doctor's like, because the doctors are so trustworthy during COVID, you know.
Well, Christian,
So
Christian,
let's go ahead and trust them with.
here's my problem with all this pushback that we've been getting. It's the fact that they try to make us seem like we're fringe, right wing, um,
Thank you,
psychos, crazies,
thank you.
conspiracy theorists
Right, thank
that
you,
are misinformed.
thank you.
We just get the push from Fox News, and
No,
we run with it, and we spread the fake gospel.
I just told them I get my shit from Raw Alerts. Come at them, buddy, not me.
I knew it. I knew it. He gets it from X. I knew he was alt
You
right.
take you take the shit up with Raw Alerts. Gotta get shit over there.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. We really do try to investigate these bills. Uh, we have um, we have a team at Latino Free Minds that digs in. We are not lawyers. We're not politicians. Um,
Don't sue
but
us.
our children are important to us. And when rumors start floating around that they're coming after us, we start digging.
Yeah,
And we're not idiots. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not trying to. I'm admitting that we are not lawyers and politicians, but we are educated.
Journalist, maybe.
maybe, not officially.
Those other
Um,
guys, maybe.
I've never been wheeled into the, White House press room or anything like that. Wheeled in? Who am I attacking there with that? Uh, but, um, you know, we do try to prepare the information,
Yeah.
and there it is. I had to do, some, post digging after our team really went into it, and, I called up our guy and said, "Fill it up. Get over to Sacramento. We need you." And he's like, "Are you going?" And I'm like, "I can't. I can't. I won't make it. My arm's gonna swell up sitting in your car for 3 hours."
If
There's a
you had a
there
working motorcycle, I think you would have hopped on and gone to meet him.
I
You'd be
might
like,
have
"Look at me, I'm cool."
the vibration will keep the blood from filling up in my hands. No, hey, yeah, no, that's me for
Well,
today.
dude, I heard this the high-ranking official over there at in Sacramento today got a little interview with TD Jakes. I'm not sure, so
TD Jakes? Nah.
TD Jakes. I'm not. We'll see. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to get that news later. I don't know what TD Jakes was doing out there. I do not know,
TD Jakes.
but I do know Sacramento was popping. So I can't wait to hear from this high-ranking official later. But yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot of news coming at you fast. This is why weekly we appreciate you guys tuning into Don't Mind Us. Um, normally we don't come in with a lot of the facts like this because we like to come at the news with you know kind of a perspective of what you guys are dealing with. You know, from your perspective, and kind of make you feel like we're the guys that are sitting around the table with you and talking about these things. But at the same time, there's a lot of important things going on, and I feel like when I have the mindset of just chilling around the table with my homies, I feel like I have the mindset of not doing the research, and these things are really important. The gerrymandering thing is really important. That's probably
Mhm.
the most important thing right now in the state. Why is it important, Christian? It's because the reality is the bills like this AB 495, other bills like it, if they do remap the state, you've essentially given one party all all the power that they need to pass whatever they want. I'm not saying that there is not going to be somebody that um, will vote against these things. I'm
Mhm.
sure there are several
Dude,
people.
California's got that hive mind.
They do, but I'm sure there's going to be some pushback. But here's the problem: in California, the Democrats seem to really have the hive mind. They seem to really follow the sheep in front of them, and there goes the herd mind. And unfortunately, for us in California, we're taking away um, those people, the party that is pushing back. And it's a small minority. It's a very small minority with the Republicans. Do I consider myself a Republican? No. Do I lean conservative? Yes. Um, do I appreciate that the Republicans are pushing back in California? Usually. Do I think that they're weak and they can do a lot more? Absolutely. um,
Steve Hilton, you bitch.
we hate you. Don't
We hate you.
ever come on,
Too
don't
many
mind us.
fucking teeth in your fucking
But
mouth.
with the also being part of Latino Free Minds, if you like to come on Latino Free Minds and try to change my mind, go ahead.
Yeah.
But don't ever think that
That
we're gonna allow
message
you to
was
come on this show.
brought to you by
Don't mind us.
Dope.
Any
And
other lead show, will you can glad you will happily accept you on. We'll help them out. We're not going to be here giving you gotchas or anything.
Yeah, the Dannies love you.
Yeah,
The Dannies would
all the
love to have
guys that
Steve Hilton.
lead love you.
Not here.
Not here on Don't Mind
Not
Us.
here.
Don't expect to come on Don't Mind
Not
Us.
here. You're getting ball jokes right away, brother.
Red coat,
Yeah,
bitch.
you're getting all that, dude. So you talk funny.
Oh, hey, but if you do want to come on, if you do
Chad
want to
Bianco will
come
probably tap you out. They put you in the
on,
guillotine.
hey, if you do want to come on, I'm just warning you now. I will be wearing my Kaepernick jersey. I will be wearing my cowboy hat. I will have a sheriff's badge on. No, it's not stolen valor. It's just my support for Chad Bianco. And unfortunately for you, the show before you come on, I will be announcing that the British are coming.
Pretty sure
So
coming.
just a warning, just a warning. But I'm sure you're willing to go into hostile environments. I'm sure your team wants you to do that. Um, yeah, and don't bullshit us. Don't say, "Hey, yeah, we'll come on," and then last minute come out with some little excuse about, "Oh, we heard you offend so and so," because a lot of the shows you've been on, people have said things that have been anti-Semitic. They've been racist. They've said
Thank you.
things that they shouldn't have said, and we just
Thank you.
don't live by that lifestyle. But do what you want. This is a free country. That's why you came here, right? Um, and if you'd like to come on, let us know. Let us
Not
know.
here though.
Hostile environment. Not here.
Not here though.
Not here.
Not here though.
We're not inviting you
Gio,
on.
I'll tell you this, Gio. If he says I want to go on DMU, I'm not coming that day. So it's just gonna be you and that bald motherfucker. I'm not
Listen,
coming. I'm
listen.
not
I'm,
coming.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
not
off my
coming.
hat here. I'm gonna
I'm
take off
not
my
coming.
hat. Steve Hilton, if you'd like to come into a hostile
Dude,
environment,
Turkey does hair plugs.
Turkey does their place.
They do hair plugs in Turkey for the low, dude. You might wake up with
Yo,
no liver or something or one kidney missing, but dude, you have John Stamos hair.
there's not much of an
Hey,
excuse.
Steve Hilton and with John Stamos hair, that's a
Voting
good
for him.
that's
Hey,
a
I'm
good
voting for
governor.
that guy.
That's a good governor. Put some John Stamos hair on that guy.
But no, if you wanna come into a hostile environment, don't come in here with the bullshit excuses and blah, blah, blah. Um, this is not gotcha territory.
Mhm.
We just wanna know what you're about. We wanna know, why we should vote for you, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not promising you anything. I'm not promising you that you're in my mental evaluation of who's running for governor. I'm not saying that you are going to surpass what I consider the best candidate for the job, the person with the best resume for the job, and Chad Bianco. I'm not saying that.
Kamala.
Kamala's not running.
Kamala.
Okay,
Fuck.
Chad
Fuck.
Bianco. The day that she came out and announced that she will not be running for governor,
You cried.
instantly moved Chad Bianco into slot 1. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Hey,
Oh man.
come on the show, Steve Hilton. Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, this is not gotcha country.
Now,
Uh,
Gio.
it is what it is.
Now,
But
Gio.
we are gonna be announcing that the British would be coming, and we'll probably throw some tea into the
Some
water,
fucking harbor.
the pool or something. We're gonna and we'll put videos out doing that, to hype people up, so people are like, "What the hell's going on over there?"
Yeah.
And when they come on the show, it's gonna be a good show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We're
Well,
excited here.
Gio.
The people going. So, that's
Gio. Well, anyways, we are a podcast based out of California, right?
yes.
California is always in the news. It's starting to become like a Florida man, right? If you
California
know who
man.
Florida man is, right?
Yeah.
But however, it's more like California Indian, you know, California Indian man. Did you hear, dude, about the truck driver over there in Florida? Killed 3 people for doing busting an illegal U-turn on one of those highways.
What?
No, Gio. So there's this freaking freight truck, man. This 18 wheeler busting a U-turn on like a highway, man. So when it's like in between the freeway and the car that I guess behind, man, just runs straight underneath the freight of the 18-wheeler, and 3 people died. And guess what, Gio? The
God.
driver was a Sikh man who got his an
Seeking who?
illegal an illegal Sikh man who got his license. Guess where?
No.
California. Yes, buddy. Yes. The gypsies strike again.
Again. Twice in the same month of August.
That
'Cause they
makes me
got me.
so
They
Jill,
got me.
that makes me so mad. I'm constantly driving, and I'm telling you, dude, these 18 wheelers, I can't always tell if there's a Sikh man in the driver's seat, but whoever, I don't know, there needs to be like a revamp of whoever's training these 18 wheeler drivers because dude, I know for a fact, Jill, if you got more than 3 axles, you gotta go 55. You got to go 55. These guys are not going 55. These trucks are mobbing. They see a 70
It
mile an hour sign and
it
they go, "That's for
really
me."
but,
They're
it really depends on where they're at 'cause there's like, in some states, like in Texas, you can go 70 miles an
Yes.
hour.
Yes. But again, we're talking about legal and illegal. And in this case, they're popping an illegal U-turn, Jill, because it's easy for them. This person is also illegal, Gio. This person is super illegal. Okay? Killed 3 Americans for doing some illegal shit. This guy is responsible for a fucking tank, pretty much.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
oh, yeah.
He's driving on the roads that your kids are mobbing on. Gio, you drive a motorcycle. How
Mhm.
do you feel with that guy being sitting in there popping a U-turn on the freeway, brother?
Um, well, I no longer drive a motorcycle, but regardless, even if I was in a car, because if you're in a car, you're not winning. You're not going to win that battle,
You're not gonna win. It did not. They
as
did
proven in
not
this
win, Jill.
situation. As proven
Yeah.
in this situation. Um, no, I'm not okay with I'm not okay with that. You know,
What are you gonna do, dude?
there are a lot of illegal people in this country. A lot. It's Biden let in a lot of them. A lot of
Yeah.
them were already here, but Biden let in a whole lot more, right?
Yeah.
Um, you know, I'm not okay with them,
Operating big
getting their
machinery.
classes and operating, machinery like that, because simply for this reason, if
Mhm.
something like this specific scenario happens, who do you hold responsible? What happens to that person? Now we have to
California,
put them
dude.
in prison, or, like,
Right.
who do you hold responsible?
Right.
Um, I saw this video, earlier this week of this guy sitting outside of a strawberry, uh, farm, or whatever you call it, ag site, and the Mexicans are out there picking, and they have their Mexican flag, and this guy's standing there with his MAGA hat on. And not to make it seem like I have anything against the MAGA hat. I'm I like Donald Trump. Um, but the guy's sitting out there and he's going on about, how can these people be out here with their Mexican flag and they're illegal? ICE, you need to come out here and do something about this. And it's kind of just like, you know what? To me, this is very different from the protester Chicanos out in the downtown Los Angeles area, that are protesting and burning Waymos, waving their heritage flag, and um, destroying property, rioting. No, actual illegal immigrants are waving their flag. Um, it's just sitting in the background. It's sitting like on a stake or a stick, and they're picking strawberries. And to me, it's almost like a sign of, hey, as you drive by, just know that those people that you see on TV, they don't represent us. We represent ourselves. And we want you to know that we are hardworking. We're out here in these fields. getting toasted up, getting burned up by this sun. We're the ones out here doing this labor. So when you think of the Mexican flag, don't think of those protesters. Think of us out here in these fields. And then here's this dude standing out there asking ICE to go and do
Well, is he Salvadorian, Gio? Did you check to see if he's Salvadorian?
the
I mean,
guy that
these are
was
the questions you gotta ask, Gio, before you go ahead and
oh,
spewing this
are you saying he
Mexican
was
flag.
Salvadorian and
I'm
tried
saying
to
he
get
was I'm
Mexicans
saying he's
deported so that his
Venezuelan. I'm saying he was Tren Aguas.
oh, Tender Aguas and he's like trying to get his people those jobs.
No, no, I'm just saying, where's the Venezuela flag or the Curacao? Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, kinda
Wait,
like, don't pay attention to us.
it's also us.
We're Mexicans. Just kidding. We're Tren de Aragua. No, I'm pretty sure they're not Maras and Tren de Aragua. Yeah, I have a feeling that those guys aren't gonna be out in the fields picking strawberries. Maybe oranges, but not strawberries.
Yeah,
Got a
well,
hunch
I don't
over
know,
black.
man. I think, in that form, they weren't. I mean, if they're working illegally, taking that good old fruit picking job from, a citizen, it's illegal.
Hardworking American.
But in this case, dude, I mean, you're talking about pulling an 18 wheeler, man, and you're on a daily commute with people that are just trying to get to work, and because you pull some nonsense like that, dude, you pay with their lives,
Yeah,
and it's that I'm telling you, I'm constantly driving, and these guys are whoever these guys are, you know, it's it's scary, man. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
Gator
man.
Island? Do you send them to Gator Island? I think you send them to Gator Island.
Gator Island it is opened up now. It is open now. So if, you're looking for a trip to Gator Island,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I'm okay, Gator Island. So they have a facility, and it's surrounded by gators because it's in Florida,
yeah.
and there's gators on everything in Florida.
There's gators around everything in Florida. You're right.
So why do they call it Gator Island? Are they feeding the illegals to the gators? What's the fear here? Why all the hype on Gator Island as if you can have the same facility in Louisiana. It's gonna
Right,
be
right,
surrounded by gators.
right.
What's the what's the special thing about this place? Like seriously, are they like you,
I
uh
think I
you
think it's open.
you
It's
can
just
either
open. You just gotta cross. You
you
can
can
try
either
and
go
swim
back
across.
you can either go back to your homeland or we're gonna
No,
cut your
man, but I
fingers off.
think I
You're
think
gonna
the
cut
big
your fingers off one by one and feed them to the gators.
No, man, I think the bigger issue with that whole thing is, he got his license in California. And they do
Yeah,
that stuff over here, right? That's the whole reason California's got to go ahead and get their the real ID, right? And I was talking to a very high-ranking official in lead earlier today, talking about, all right, well, now I got to go get the real ID. I got to go do A, B, and C because the illegals can't do A, B, and C. So I'm being punished and doing some extra steps because, you know, the
yeah,
government gave them IDs. And now it's almost impossible to they're indistinguishable to what's a real license. They all got it. This
very
guy's in
true,
Florida, killing people in Florida for something that he was approved over here.
very true.
So that's crazy, man. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one that's, oh, dude, go to California. You could get an abortion and you could get your truck driver's license.
Yeah.
And then you can drive that
And
bitch on back.
because you're illegal, and if you want them to chop it off, they'll do it for you,
Yeah.
covered
Yeah.
by the
You're gonna
taxpayers of
get
California.
insurance. Yeah.
That's where all the, high-speed rail money's going, huh? No, I'm just
It's
kidding.
crazy, Gio. It's crazy. So I think there's a lot of questions to be asked there. They got to revamp that the whole training. Who's passing out these licenses? You know, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. But you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just remember that when Gavin Newsom's out in your state, talking about how things are perfect here in California, because 'cause they're not. They're
No.
not. You heard us talking about it all day today.
Where's the water?
Where's the where's water? Where's the money
More
for the
water.
people that have homes
We need
burned?
more dams, Gavin.
Mhm.
That railroad would be nice too. I'll take I will if you finish that railroad in 1 year, I'll vote for you as president when you get your run. 1 year. You got 1 year, Gavin, to finish it.
Nah,
Drop
not unless he
drop
promises to
drop
forgive
the
our school
permits.
loans. I don't care if he
Huh?
comes through.
Forgive our school loans? No, I did not go to school. You're gonna give me Section 8 in the Palisades, and you're gonna save me one room for me. All right. So me and my BBG are gonna go live in the Palisades. Something that could have never happened before, but now we're gonna be in the Palisades. Okay, with some Section 8. Okay.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that. I'm glad you said Section 8 and not what I was thinking.
No, no.
Yeah. What else did you learn from Raw News Alerts?
Well, actually, that Elon is instead of doing his third party thing, he's gonna go ahead and back Vance.
No
He's
way!
gonna go ahead and
Really?
back. Hey, Jill, I brought this up last week. Is JD Vance stepping on your boy Trump?
Ah, little
Is that
dweeb.
there's a lot of hate out of nowhere against? Oh, you know what? You weren't here that time when I brought it up to Daniel. I told Daniel, I said something's fishy. JD Vance, I mean,
Be quiet
Palantir's a
lately.
little scary. He's giving it to the agencies. Guess what? He's plays around with the CIA a little bit. Could be a little scary. He could be doing a little coup. Could be
Ooh.
smells
Nah, nah,
like a little coup, dude. I mean, he's got 4 years. Fuck it. But he's only got one term. Trump isn't gonna
nah.
fight and be like, "No, JD,
Hey,
not
come
JD."
JD,
He's not gonna get the
come after my boy. We're all
no.
coming after you.
I'm just saying, no. I
Don't
like JD. I like
hashtag
JD, but JD's
hashtag
not gonna
never
get the
forget hashtag January 6th, my boy.
dude. JD's not gonna get the Pence treatment, right? Pence was hungry for himself, but Pence also was going up against Daddy Trump,
Yeah.
who also could go another 4 years. But now, if Trump doesn't do anything crazy or he doesn't run for 2028, who else? Who other than Vance? So I feel like Elon. I don't know if he's friends with Peter Thiel, you know, but
Yeah.
billionaires are they are, because Palantir's number one enemy I think is Amazon. I think they got their own little data thing, so it only makes sense that Elon, Palantir, whatever they back their boy, Vance, a CIA asset. You didn't hear that from me. Don't kill me. Um,
Ooh.
you never know, Gio. You never know, Gio. I think he's making his move a little early, 3 years early, you know. But I mean, why not start now? Why
No,
not start now? Trump can't run again,
very valid
or
point.
can he? Or can he, Gio?
I
Can he run again?
don't know.
Can Would you vote for him if he ran again?
No.
Would you vote for him?
Oh, would I vote for him? Hell yeah.
Would you vote for Trump if he ran again?
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Well,
he ran again, you vote. You'd get.
yeah. See, actually, I
You'd
was
lose
talking
more
to somebody.
family. You'd lose more family. You'd vote for him
I don't
and
need
lose more
family.
family.
I don't
You
need
don't need
family.
family.
I
I'd
don't.
lose a lot of family.
I have my immediate family.
Uh-huh.
I got my best friend.
Uh-huh.
I got
Lead. You gotta lead.
a lead. I
You
got
gotta lead.
DMU. I don't
Mm.
gotta worry about my cousins and this and that.
Fuck 'em.
Look, cousins, we haven't
Fuck 'em.
talked in a long time anyways.
You gotta
We're
go.
not close. You know, um, it is what it is.
You don't like and subscribe. You gotta go.
You ain't retweeting. You're not sharing my videos. You're just not. You're just not. You're not helping me at all.
You're not asking about
What
the
do you?
shirts or the don't mind us
Yeah.
shiesties.
Yeah, you haven't messaged me about the shiesties. You haven't asked me once about those sweet ass
Thanks.
Latino Free Minds shirts that we posted on
Thanks.
Instagram. So, what do you want me to do? You know,
Gotta go.
and listen, don't come at me last
So
minute now.
fuck
Don't
the
come at me like,
Constitution.
"Hey, I heard you on your show. I just wanted to show some support with the shirts," because they're almost sold out.
Yeah.
So if you want one of those Latino Free Mind shirts, you need to act fast.
Mhm.
And, have we posted them on the store? Nope. Nope, these that
No.
we've actually The
Matter of
shirt.
fact, you gotta win them.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? We
You
put another
gotta
order.
win them.
We put another order in. We're gonna give them all away. We're gonna give them all away. We're figuring all that
To the
out.
haters.
We're figuring it all out. They're nice shirts, man.
They're
They were
tight
actually
around the
made.
neck. I love them.
They were actually made by the same shirt that made these Elite Skate Shop
Shout
shirts.
out Lead Skate Shop.
We went with the same
Cholo font.
vintage looking shirt. And we have some more that we'll be ordering soon too. I was talking about maybe doing like a cream like this color here with black lettering. That would be a nice different type of shirt. But we're figuring those things out, and a lot of people have hit us up to purchase some shirts. So a lot of them have actually been sold already. But we wanted for the first batch of shirts
Uh-huh.
that we purchased, we wanted to give them all away. So obviously, we have some supporters that do want to buy some, and yeah, we'll sell them to them because they're supporters. But for our listeners, for people that are listening to the shows, there will be Latino Free Minds shirts. Those will only be available to Latino Free Minds listeners, Don't Mind Us listeners. I need to follow up with the council and
The high
see
rankers.
the high rankers to see if we
The
can
council.
offer them to other lead shows.
The Jedi
Um,
Council.
I personally, I don't mind. I don't mind if a Friday listener for Point Blank podcast wins
Mhm.
the shirt. I don't mind that at all. Or California
Yep.
Unfiltered on Monday. Listen, if California Unfiltered Mondays,
These guys are
right?
great.
Tuesdays is DMU. Wednesdays is
Woo!
Latino Free Minds.
Prime time is
Thursdays,
Tuesday.
Alimente Libre. Then La Patria podcast. Then Friday, the biggest day of them all. Point blank truth. It's not the biggest day of them all. I don't want to. I don't want to take away from any other podcast. But for me,
You're talking about Shabbat, so I think
sh-
it is one of the biggest days of the week. So if you want to go ahead and say the biggest day of the week, it lands on the biggest day of the week. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom.
no, Shabbat is Saturday. What you talking about?
Starts on Friday night.
Uh,
Gio, come on. See, you
hey,
gotta be Gio. You gotta be cultured, Gio.
that's a good
This is
point.
sundown. This is sundown.
You do
We do
share holy.
sundown.
You do share the holy with the
All right,
Muslims.
Gio.
Uh,
All right. Well, they're a little bit wrong, but we move.
we move. Hey, you guys might be fighting over the Holy Land, but it is what it is. No, no, ladies and gentlemen, we do truly appreciate you listening to Don't Mind Us. I'm Gio. This is my co-host Christian. We are sick AF. Um, if you like the show, please share it. If you don't like the show, it's all on you, man.
If
It's
you
all
want to
on
be on the show, you could be on the show. We fuck around, dude. You could be on the show. Gio doesn't like people. I mean, he
I
doesn't want
don't.
Steve Hilton on.
How
But
many? We're,
if you want to
we
shoot the shit, you want to talk sports, we talk sports.
we can talk sports.
Gio's a Raiders fan, and he's worried somebody's gonna turn him into a Niner fan. So
I'm actually a Niner fan.
you
I'm
look
not,
like a Raider fan,
oh,
Gio. You look like a
hey,
Raider fan.
I'm not gay. What are you talking about?
You-
No,
Oh,
no, but in all seriousness, we haven't had any guests on DMU, but we have had many guests on Latino Free Minds that we've helped host. But
yeah, we only
you
want
know,
scientists over
we're
here.
not saying that we won't have guests on DMU. It's got to be a special occasion. It's got to be
Scientists,
somebody that we really hate, somebody
astronauts.
that we really love. Steve
Uh,
Hilton, Chad Bianco.
yeah,
It's got to be something, right? You got to be somebody big. You got to move hearts here.
yeah.
So, anyways, anyways,
Gold miner,
don't mind us.
cave diver,
You come here to hear us talk some trash, uh, talk about these political things.
Rollert.
Yeah, we talk about all these things through the uh, view of you and your homies, and we appreciate you guys listening and watching. And if we especially hate though,
Mhm,
we especially love those that hate us, hate watch, hate
mhm.
share, hate repost, hate retweet, quote it, and put all your hateful comments in the quote. We appreciate it. We do. Not because it shares the show, but it shows us that somebody out there hates us, and we appreciate it, man. We appreciate all the hate, uh,
Mhm.
almost as much as we appreciate the love. So with
Yep.
that, we thank you. We love you. God bless you.
And if you wanna meet up with us, we'll be at the WNBA game. Caitlin Clark is coming to the Valkyries, and she's gonna fuck
Hey,
it
we are
up.
not sneaking in the dildos, okay?
Stop.
We haven't talked about that.
For next week, we'll talk about these. I wouldn't know anything about it, but
Oh,
I heard,
we'll have to get some clips brought up, huh?
I heard, I heard, I heard,
Thank you
I
all.
heard.
Thank you. Don't mind